Hello and welcome to Great Hang, the greatest hang that's ever hanged. I'm your hang, Tim McLaughlin, coming to you with your other hang, Myka Fox. Hello, Myka.
Tim, how are you? We have a special guest today. I'm very excited to bring into our home. Someday he may even go. It's a brilliant comedian, John F. O'Donnell.
Back for the second time, returning guest.
Hello, you guys. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm psyched to be here. I'm psyched to see you guys. Psyched to be back.
That was like such a... Me and John have known each other for like a billion fucking years.
Yeah.
That was the stiffest intro I've ever given anyone on a podcast in my life.
All right.
I thought you were saying I was being stiff.
No, you're incredible. You
Okay.
waited politely while Tim had to add something, even though I said your name. When a comedian introduces someone, they say the name, and then the next person to talk is the person whose name it was.
Yeah.
Right?
I did that on purpose. I knew it would absolutely fucking piss off
The
Myka.
thing is the podcast starts, and so this is our first chance to talk to people, especially who haven't seen our podcast before, and we are trying to grow it. And then
Yeah, so why not do a funny thing right off the top?
They
like
don't know it's
undercut
funny.
John?
They think you're a moron. Nobody knows it's funny.
No, if you kneecap the guest, it's funny. Right, John? Go ahead, talk. So it's a funny thing to do.
Well, if I feel uncomfortable, so
That's
that's,
good,
cool.
see?
Actually, no, I don't. I'm just happy to see you guys.
No, I don't feel uncomfortable.
I feel totally comfortable. I'm thrilled to be here back at Great Hang.
You're here. You're wearing your fascist bracelet, and
Yes.
Fuck fascists. However,
I
they
can only
spell-
see the fascist part.
This
It's
one
just-
says Nazis' hearts around it.
It says fuck Nazis. By the way, okay. Do you want to hear
So
about
wait,
my...
you want all the fascists to be like going all the way around your wrist?
Yeah, I want them to
Yeah.
first feel endeared
Yes.
and then feel begrudged.
Yeah.
But do you guys want to hear this?
Begrudged.
Begrudged. I want to begrudge these fascists.
Yes.
Johnny, I gotta be honest with you. The fuck needs to be right next to the Nazi. It just can't say Nazis on one side
And
fuck-
fascists on the other.
Can you all just let me tell you the origin story of
Nope.
these subversive friendship bracelets that were given to me by teenagers in Florida?
The year was 1938.
No.
Johnny, we gotta save
Hello?
that. We gotta save that for our segment where we tell a crazy party story.
No, Tim, let him talk.
Hello. I was in Florida performing comedy at a big music festival.
Ooh,
Because you know us comedians have to get in there too a little bit.
Fest.
Yes.
Fest. It was just called Fest.
Yes.
And it was so much fun. And these teenagers came to the comedy show, and afterwards they were talking to me about how much they liked my set, which meant a lot to me to resonate with these kids. And then they gave me these subversive friendship bracelets, one of which says fuck Nazis with the trans colors, and the other one says fuck fascists, but they forgot the first S, so they spelled it wrong. So it's a real fuck fascist
fascists.
situation.
Ah, nice.
So,
I'm more of a face fuckist.
yeah, you're more of a face fucker.
Yeah, right.
So what I like to say is the education system has let these kids down, but their hearts and minds are in the right place. You know?
I mean, with autocorrect, these kids will never need to know how to spell fascism. And also, isn't our government taking that word out of like the computers and anyways?
Exactly. You don't have to know how to spell fascism to fight fascism.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Autocorrect, autocrats.
But
What's
multiple
next?
times people have said, does your bracelet just say Nazis on it? Which
Yes.
has been an issue. What am I supposed to do? I
Not
Not
wear
wear
it.
it. Not wear it.
Not
change
wear it.
it.
Take
Gave
'em off.
It to me, and it makes me feel relevant and cool.
You're like, but how will I tell people I talk to children?
Yes, how will I let people know that I
This
accept...
funny story. I was talking to a kid.
Yeah.
And they gave me a bracelet.
I really resonated with this very young person.
They were teenagers.
Yeah.
they're not better.
Your Honor.
You're right.
How are you turning me doing relevant comedy about politics and mental health, hello, that Gen Z resonates with, hello, into something dirty because they gave me subversive friendship bracelets?
First of all, it's very easy. Look at you. Look at the way you're gripping your cup like you didn't grip those children. What are you talking about, John?
can't
That's a
you're
great
turn-
point. Look at those hands. Those
Look
are
at
hands.
his hands are
Those are
bright
child
red.
gripping hands.
what
Everybody
he's
just
doing.
relax. I'm just holding a cup normally because I don't want to spill it around the equipment, number one. Number two, I can't believe you're turning a beautiful thing into something dirty. Up top.
My beautiful Nazi and fascist bracelets that are spelled wrong. By the way, you could give that to a fascist and they wouldn't know.
I'm not going to be turned. I'm not going to have. I'm not
You
gonna,
should do a fucking Kendall Jenner where you walk through at the protest and you hand your fascist friendship bracelet to a cop.
It's wrapped around a Pepsi.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
You remember Kendall Jenner?
Yes,
Everybody hated
yes.
that Pepsi commercial.
Yes, I do,
You're
I
that
do.
now.
You're that guy.
Well, anyway, I still think it's cool that my stand-up resonated with these Gen Z kids, and they gave me the subversive friendship bracelets.
And we talk
it's a
every
positive
night.
story.
You're gonna be like the Mark Maron, how Mark Maron was for millennials. You're gonna be that for Gen Z now.
Let's hope so.
That would be great.
Also, you can set your cup down. We're not around any equipment. You're okay, Johnny.
But
if you spill
you cannot pick it back up again now.
yeah.
Wow. Thus far, you guys are giving me the business, not only about the subversive friendship bracelets, but how I'm holding the cup.
Well, you got it.
Unbelievable.
I mean, how do you not?
I
How do
know,
you
I know.
absolutely not? Johnny,
I know.
you're not here because we like you, which is true. We do like you.
But that's not why you're here.
It's not why you're here. You got a freaking special out right now, don't you, brother?
Well, album.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
just
A very special album.
That's
special
right.
album.
You have an
I
album.
thought it would be cool to release an album with some video clips, but like an album.
We clipped it, and I thought it'd be cool to release with these young children.
Me and the teens did
I've
an
heard
album.
that Gen Z is getting into audio
Yeah.
and physical media. So I had CDs made,
Really?
that really?
which is true, yes.
where do they play them?
Well, here's the thing. You don't necessarily
Where did
have
you
to
get the
buy
money to
the
make
CD.
them?
They're very cheap to make CDs.
Okay. Oh,
Don't you
really?
remember we burnt them all the time when we were kids?
Yeah.
All right.
But anyway, my big comedy business plan for 2026 is to email my newsletter about my new comedy CD.
Okay.
Okay. What?
Yay!
So join JFOD's newsletter?
Yeah, jfodnews.com.
Oh, okay. Great. This
For
is the
all your
big...
JFOD news, go to jfodnews.com.
Now, John, are you worried about other comics stealing this plan?
I feel like I might be onto something here. It's a real
Okay.
throwback situation.
Yeah.
But anyway, all that aside, I thought you would laugh when I said that was my business plan. It's fine. But anyway,
That's why I clapped facetiously for
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. But I'm very excited about the release. I've been sitting on the album for quite a while. I'm really proud of it. The audio came out great. Video clips look good in order to promote the audio. And I've been sitting on it for a while. You, Myka, actually hosted it.
Yeah. I mean, did you keep any of me in there?
Well,
Is there a ladies and gentlemen?
Did she do a better intro on that than she did today on the pod?
She crushed the intro on the taping.
You got to see me live, people. That's where I really shine.
She shines. She's really good at saying people's names. Actually, you did. We had to make a slight edit in it, actually, because you did say, "Are you guys ready for a great fucking special?" You did take a little double take, but
Wow, Myka.
it was edited out seamlessly.
Was I still drinking?
I think you were still drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
But
shit, this is from 4 years ago?
no, this was 2023. This was recorded.
No,
maybe you were done drinking.
I was done drinking.
Yeah, you were just being unprofessional.
Yeah.
No, you were great. But no, the energy was great. Right. You are still on there on the first track in the intro. Is please welcome to the stage, John F. O'Donnell, and you said it really cool.
And you were so great. It was a really great special. John, I used to host a show with him for years, and it was my pleasure to introduce him many, many times. I only fucked up the once during his album recording. And it was always easy to introduce John because I could say he's the most unique voice in comedy you will ever hear, and I still stand by that.
That's interesting because
Thank you,
I think
Myka.
that's Emo Phillips. I think his voice is more unique than anyone
Yeah.
else's.
Can I just absorb a nice compliment from a colleague of mine who I respect before Tim has to go and compare me yet again to Emo fucking Phillips? I'm just kidding. I had a thing with Emo Phillips, who I think is a legend. Just for the record.
I'm talking tonally.
Tim's just upset because he never finished Colleague.
Yeah, he's a real fascist.
Yeah.
That's right. But Johnny, we're
Comedy
excited.
Fascist.
Where can people get the album? I know this isn't the plugs part, but while we're talking about it, I figure might as well say
I
it.
love a good plug up top.
I love one on the bottom.
Good Lord.
You know what?
What?
I released this through Burn This Records, the DIY comedy label. Go to burnthisrecords.com and get the album. You know what you should do? Buy that shit on Bandcamp or iTunes.
Are you just deciding where people should get your album?
Well,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Just
If you
today?
haven't figured out where you can get the album, go to jfodnews.com. All the news for the album will be on jfodnews.com.
You absolutely can go to jfodnews.com. You can go to burnthisrecords.com,
Yeah.
or you can go to Bandcamp, or you go to iTunes, or if you want to be nasty, you can listen to it on streaming. Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, don't do that though.
Don't do that.
It's on
though.
Spotify.
Yeah.
All right, don't listen to that. Buy it from John. He
Only
needs
if
the
you're
money.
incredibly poor and mentally ill.
Yeah. Okay. What?
Yeah,
And
if
those
you're like-
oftentimes go hand in
Yes.
hand.
if you find yourself to being a John F. O'Donnell yourself, stream it all you want, but
Listen, look, if you can't swing it, if you can't afford to buy it, by all means, stream it. But if you can afford to get on iTunes or Bandcamp, that really helps me out. So do that. And I'm really proud of the album.
how much you asking for this baby?
On iTunes or Bandcamp, it's like $9.99.
Holy
That's a
shit.
steal.
That's a steal for as many laughs as you're
Yeah.
giving them.
It's a really good album. It's called John F. O'Donnell Live at the Cobra Club. I'm super proud of it. Stand I've been working on for the past number of years. And I think it was a really fun release. And I'm excited to contribute this to my larger body of work of doing stand-up.
His oeuvre.
Yeah.
Oeuvre, if you will.
I like it, Johnny. I'm happy for you. I hope everybody buys it. I hope you get some fucking sales out there. It is funny. I will say that. And I hate to give John his flowers.
Dude,
Incredibly funny album.
Tim McLaughlin thinks I'm funny at stand-up comedy.
And I hate almost
and he
everybody.
hates almost all of it.
That's true.
So if that says anything, you know.
I mean, there are very few people that have made me laugh harder at Cobra Club than old John F. O'Donnell.
Come on. I'm trying my best.
And really, the only times I've done it,
I will say, John tries, which is such a rare.
he really
It
does.
really is a.
So for how much I try, and let's say how talented I am, it is remarkable how really much of a struggle it is.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. Like, I am continuing to try to find success as a comedian as the world burns.
Yeah.
You know, and I just will. I'll still do my mental health advocacy work in order to balance the scales for myself, you know, psychologically and
Right.
emotionally
Yeah, you
and
gotta.
my conscience. But I'm going for it.
Wait, you think doing stand-up comedy is on the dark side of the scales?
Well, I mean, yes and no. I mean, I feel like it's
Are
very
you
strange.
a bad man, John?
Yeah, John, what have you done?
I'm a bad boy.
what
by
have
the
your
way.
what have your jokes
I've
done
not-
to women?
Well,
Nothing.
Or the
too unproblematic to succeed.
do you think the fact that you sold your soul to Russia years ago has held you back in comedy, John?
No. Also, I see that a little bit differently,
Yeah, shouldn't you be president by now?
right? Okay, so
I feel like you didn't sell a soul out enough.
So there's a couple of ways to look at that situation. For all you listeners, for context, for 5 years, I was on a radical leftist comedy news show called Redacted Tonight, hosted by Lee Camp, a very great progressive political satirist. And I was a correspondent on that show. Super proud of all the work that I did. Stand behind all 220 plus segments that I did on that show, really telling the truth about what's going on in America, all amidst a very broken, whitewashed corporate media landscape, kicking ass against the evil empire of which we are inside the imperial core. Also, it was predominantly funded by the Russian government. Whatever. Asterisk. Dot. Whatever. You don't get to tell truth like that with resources behind it on American TV unless you're, you know, hanging out with Russia a little bit.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. We're pro whatever John did because we love segments on this show. We're a segment every show. You did 220 segments?
I did.
That's great hang approved.
Yeah, dude. But
Yeah, last time Tim did 220 segments, he got into a bag of cuties.
oh,
Myka, what the fuck?
He's just like a little monkey with those.
I thought you were going to say that I ate like 10 bricks of cookie dough.
Cookie dough segments?
Well, they have them like cut out into the little segments, you know?
That's the fattest thing I've ever heard you say.
I've
cookie
I've
dough?
said fatter stuff. I've talked with my mouth full.
You guys.
John,
Don't
be
feel
mean to one of
uncomfortable.
us.
Don't feel uncomfortable right now.
I don't. I feel fine. I just.
Be mean to
I guess
one.
I what's sticking in my head is, and it's fine. I can make fun of it and acknowledge it, but it's like, damn, that show Redacted Tonight that I was on was so fucking good. You know,
Yeah.
it was really fucking
Who
good.
cares if journalists in Russia were getting killed? We were in America.
Hey. But it does have that kind of scarlet letter attached to it. But what
Yeah.
can you do? Yeah. But I'm really proud of the work that I did on the show. And I think that we got a lot of truth out about our country, and maybe that's a cope, but that's what it is.
What's the biggest truth you think you were able to scoop for America?
I think I helped scoop I helped a number of things. One was that CNN was using this girl named Bana Alabed, this little Syrian girl, as like a pretense to try to get the liberal mainstream class on board for a regime change war in Syria. And
They used one girl for a whole regime change.
Well, they were
war?
just like exploiting her, and she also had like a book deal with Simon and Schuster, and she also was one of like Time Magazine's top most influential people on Twitter. So she was like a psychological operation that they were using in multiple fields of media.
How do I get backed like that? I want to be the nexus of a regime change in Syria.
You want to be a journalism plant.
I want to be on the cover of National Geographic looking scared as fuck in Afghanistan.
Like how they think Lil Xan is like a Hollywood plant. You want to be like that, but for Afghanistan?
Yes.
Well, talk to this girl and her mom because she had a sweet deal. And then she was like on stage at the Grammys with Common.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So she's doing all right, Bana Alabed. She lives in Turkey now.
So is Common part of the PSYOP?
I don't know how that thread, that was a couple years later.
You heard it here first. Common's part of the PSYOP for regime change.
Was this Bana Alabed or Bon Iver?
Bana Alabed.
And he struggled to get it out. He tried so many times.
I was thinking of it for a while.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't funny particularly,
But it was a reference to Bon Iver.
And the Grammys.
But yeah, Redacted Tonight was the shit. I stand behind it. And that's all you got to say about that.
Yeah, you can't stand in front of it or you'll get shot.
True. It was such a good show.
Oh, rest in peace. Do they still make that?
No.
Okay.
It's like, hey, why'd you lose your comedy writing job? Oh, because Russia invaded Ukraine. I'd already left the show a couple years before that, but c'est la vie.
You're like, once I completed the plans to invade Ukraine, I was like, it's got time to get out of here.
That's the interesting tale of how you lost your comedy writing job, because I was like, didn't you go crazy and fucked it all up for yourself? Go off.
Okay, hard to totally disagree with that statement, which is completely factual. But here's the thing.
I know, I do love the line, I left the job, when they were like, you cannot come back here.
Okay, well, look, okay, here's the thing. Have a full-blown psychotic manic episode, burn all the bridges in Washington, D.C. to the ground once. Shame on me.
Right. Shame on you. Yeah.
Shame on you.
Right.
Do that twice. Shame on me. I got fired the second time.
They're going to
They
notice
actually kept me around after the first time because I think legally they had to. But then we found a loophole. But second time around, like the window of time when they would have had to take me back, it's something called the FMLA, the Family Medical Leave Act, where if you leave because of some sort of medical issue, you get 3 months to come back. And because I was in a manic episode due to my bipolar 1 disorder, I fell within the FMLA and they could not fire me.
Nice.
But that second time around, when that window of time was closing, I still wasn't ready to come back, and I was like, I need more time. They're like, we're not giving you more time.
That's another FMLA. Fuck my life again.
Yeah, fuck my life. But also, honestly, at that time, I was ready to leave the show. I'd done it for 5 years, totally burnt out on the political satire.
And besides, the rabbits were chasing me.
Johnny, you should have become a lobbyist.
I was ready to go because they were after me.
You really think my delusions are so contrite to be just rabbits chasing me?
Yeah, do you think
I
that
was
idiot?
Yeah. I know the
we're
CIA
talking
is
about
after
the NSA,
you. Yeah.
the CIA, the NSA, the FBI.
I know all about it. I've seen you trying to get your money back from underneath the stairwell at a dive bar.
Hey.
And I know not to tell anybody about that ever, and you didn't see me here.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, that was a breakdown. Might have been before you even did. I don't know. Maybe it was around that time. It was. We're doing Liam McEnany's show. Tell Your Friends.
God, that was a long time ago.
And that was downstairs at some bar, and like beneath the stairs, you thought there was like a hidden spot where you stashed a shit ton of cash. And I'm trying to host that show, and you're like, oh fuck, I just need to get my cash, and then I'll get out of here. I swear you did not see me here. And I'm like, I remember being like,
That's crazy.
That must have been during the 2008 episode. The wild, long episode. Yeah.
The Obama fallout.
The Obama manic years. Yeah.
I miss the Obama mania.
Yeah. Thanks, Obama mania. Great hang listeners. I'm doing well lately. I haven't
You've been
had a
doing great.
manic episode in over 5 years.
That's incredible.
That's really good. That's as long as I think I've known you. You've never had one.
Yeah.
Now, coincidence?
I think so. I think absolutely so, Tim. You do nothing to contribute to my mental health.
What do you mean? I tear you down verbally.
You're right. That keeps me grounded.
Yes, thank
Yeah.
you.
But I haven't had an episode in over 5 years, but I have been through a lot. But enough is enough. You know?
Oh, enough is enough. Manic episode coming soon. But Johnny, you were telling me, and I'm excited for you because I think this will be a good opportunity for you, that you're going to do Edinburgh.
I am. I'm going back. So I was supposed to do it in 2008, but I was so spun out and manic.
Well, and you couldn't get your money that was under the stairs.
Couldn't get my money from underneath the stairs. At the time, so in 2008 in Dublin, I have this whole show about how I was like running through the streets of Dublin because I thought that the CIA and descendants of the Nazis were trying to assassinate me, but I was being protected by the IRA and Bono from U2.
Mm-hmm. If you want the super long, great version of this story, John did it on his last episode with us.
Yes.
So.
Tim, what a nice way to tell him he's already told this fucking story.
Well, I was trying to get us some more watches from new people on an old episode.
Right.
And also accomplish that thing of me not repeating myself. But I wasn't going to tell the whole story.
Well, I know you weren't going to tell the whole story.
Also,
That's
I
why
thought you were going to plug my solo show.
He's like, I was going to tell the much longer version of that story.
I just wanted people to know if they wanted to hear a longer version of it, they could go back to an old episode, or you have your solo show, John.
Yes. But yes, so that happened, right? And I was supposed to do this show in Edinburgh back in 2008, but I was so spun out, I got all fucked up. So basically, all of these years later, I'm finally well. I have this new show that I wrote that's meant to go back there. So it's kind of like a full circle kind of redemption thing for me to go back and perform this show. To put on a good show there is like a real kind of like redemption.
What's the title? I swear I'm mentally well enough to perform for you.
Yes, that
would be a great, that would be a great title.
It's called I'm on Lithium, a comedic journey about bipolar disorder. That's what it's called.
It's a great
But
show.
your title's kind of better.
Yeah, I swear I'm mentally well enough to perform this time.
I
That would
promise.
get me. That would
I
get
know.
me.
I swear I'm mentally well enough to perform this time. My name is John F. O'Donnell. I'm from the United States.
I won't fuck this up. Yeah.
Here's my emergency contact numbers.
That's all the promotion. So all the copy, everything that's written, all is just emergency contact numbers.
Yeah.
If you see this man and he's not on stage, please call blah, blah, blah.
That's so funny.
it
That's so
and the
much
number-
funnier than anything I have written for the description.
The number should take them right to where they can find out other times for your shows.
It'll take them right to jfodnews.com.
Yes,
That's right.
They go right to jfodnews.com, the only website for all your JFOD news.
.com. Yeah.
Did JFOD run into another batch of teens? Find out at jfodnews.com.
How did you make the beautiful gift?
He comes back with a bracelet that just says pedophiles and like another one that says like rapists.
And you're like, and on the other side, you're like, oh, it probably says fuck, right?
Yeah,
but it
yeah.
just says I heart.
It says I fuck pedophile.
Wait,
Hey.
is that good or bad?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
confused me.
Where he gives those to the kids.
Yeah.
You guys have turned a beautiful thing into something dirty because you're all Epstein brained.
Or-
And that's the problem.
I am deeply Epstein brain for real, though. I really am. I'm deep into it. It's bad. The fact that they're not giving away anymore, they like did an injunction to block everything.
Wait a second. You think that there isn't really a pedophile problem and we're just all Epstein brained?
No, I think it's real, but people that are fully immersed in it, it's called being Epstein brained.
I also have Trump derangement syndrome as well. I'm about as mentally ill as John.
Well, I'm doing all right, so I guess you're doing just fine too.
From my Epstein brain to my Trump derangement syndrome.
You guys know I'm going to Albany tomorrow?
You are?
Oh, yeah. We all keep up on that.
I'll tell you this, John, don't call it Albany. They hate when you do
hate
that.
that shit.
They fucking hate it.
Because like I was saying, in addition to my stand-up comedy, I do my mental health advocacy work So I'm going to Albany tomorrow to advocate for the TCEA, the Treatment Court Expansion Act.
Yeah, we knew what that was, but go on.
Of course you did. Which is going to help expand. If this law gets passed, it would expand mental health courts in New York State.
So we can lock them up.
Yeah, get them. Lock them
up.
We can get these motherfuckers.
No.
Keep them off the streets and out of the Reiners' homes.
We can finally get them out of this fucking stairwell next door, these motherfuckers. Get them in a jail cell.
That's
right,
right.
John?
You know what? I think this was the right place for me to bring up the Treatment Court Expansion Act, and I'm glad that I'm in a supportive.
Wait, I do like the idea of a show called Treatment Court.
Yeah. You go to court, and the guy's like, tap, tap, tap. You need treatment. Get them out of here.
And he's like, I'm only chipping 3 or 4 times a day. Most of the time I can hold down a job, and I've talked to my mom once this month. All right, you don't have to go to treatment court till next month.
I like that. That's good.
Well, anyway, this
Go off,
expands
John.
access.
Oh,
To,
unlike a train in Spain, J-Pod
mental
will not go off the rails.
Health courts in New York State. And I went through mental health community court in Washington, D.C. I graduated from mental health court.
What'd you get? You get an
Mental health
associate's
community
degree?
court. Yeah.
What'd you say, Mike?
The same joke you did, but he laughed at mine.
Mental health community court. Yeah.
I said associate's
Yeah.
degree. Anyways,
That's funny. I didn't hear that. That's funny, too.
we're all having a nice
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
at J. Fod's expense.
But basically, when I was manic in Washington, D.C., our nation's capital, I committed a bunch of little crimes.
I mean, isn't that the city to do that in?
Yes.
I mean, the biggest crime is the one happening in the White House. Go
That's
off
right.
on that, John.
let's go.
And how they haven't finished the ballroom yet.
Yes.
That's the
Honestly, where are the fucking ballroom updates? All we saw was that they teared down that wall, finally. But then when are they... Oh, pardon me. Oh, the
That's
news is in. They finished the ballroom.
They're tearing down walls when I was told they'd be building a wall.
Can you see why we'd move the bedroom out of this room?
Yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Anyway, mental health community courts.
Thank
So
you.
basically, there's a lot of people in jail that have a mental health diagnosis. Like 50% of the prison population has a clinical mental health issue. 82% of women in prison have a diagnosed mental illness.
Because
Yeah.
women be crazy.
That is the truth. It says women be crazy.
I got a diagnosis for most of them. Shopaholic, probably.
Probably. So anyway, this mental health community court. It's basically a diversion program that gets people.
I feel like we're a diversion
Yeah, Micah
program.
and I are doing
and
our
we are
diversion-
failing so bad.
Program.
Do you guys want me to stop talking about it?
No, well, we have to hear about it at some point. Keep going. We'll keep doing this. You do
I
that.
think it's very, very fun for me to try to talk about mental health community court while you guys constantly derail. I like it. It's a fun dynamic.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm having a good time.
Anyway,
Is there an end to this story?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to Albany to advocate for this tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Because I graduated from mental health community court and I have lived experience, so I think I have something to offer.
What do they do for you in mental health community court?
So basically, instead of getting into the criminal justice system and getting like a criminal record, you go through the process.
You cheat the system.
Yeah, you cheat the system, and then you get your charges dismissed, and so you don't have to have like a record, and you don't have to go to jail.
Okay, but then what if you like relapse?
John,
then you
this
go to
sounds like-
jail?
this also sounds like some white bullshit to me. Micah, go off on that.
Tim, you're an advocate and an ally.
Hold on a second. It's not some white bullshit. It's for everybody.
Okay.
Um,
What is the percentage of white people who get to go to mental health community court versus black people go off?
Yes.
It's got to be higher for white people. If not, I'd be quite surprised. But that's a problem. I don't support that. I think it should be for everybody. I'm going to Albany for everybody.
Are you taking the bus or is someone driving you?
I'm taking a bus.
The bus isn't bad. I'll tell you that. It
Yeah.
wasn't a bad bus ride up there.
Yeah, I got to get the bus at 6:45 in the morning from Union Square.
Choo choo. Union Square.
Yeah. That's where it picks you up.
That's where they're picking you up. But so anyway, one time in D.C. when I was manic, I thought that the NSA, the National Security Agency, our biggest spy agency, was trying to assassinate me. Not sure why, but I thought they were. And
Couldn't be because you were working for the Russians.
No, they didn't care about that.
Yeah.
But so doesn't that sound like it's part of the delusion that I was working for the Russians, but actually it was true? But you know,
You're like, oh, it's not the fact that I'm actually in bed with the Russian propaganda machine. It's something else that I've done.
It's something else that's going on. So anyway, I went into a Cosi.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I was like, oh, what is that a special Russian thing? Oh, no, it's a place where they sell disgusting sandwiches. It's like a step next to Pandora.
Yeah, it's
Not
pretty
Pandora.
gross.
Wawa?
It's in
Panera.
Cosi.
Oh.
Cosi, Panera. They're known for their flatbreads. It's fast casual.
Okay, fast casual flatbread.
So I go in there. I'm convinced that the NSA is trying to assassinate me. I'm spending all my money recklessly because that's a symptom of mania. So when I go to buy this flatbread, my card gets declined. I think the NSA have frozen my funds. I freak out. I start yelling about how I hate the government. I see all this banana bread. I see a garbage bag. I start shoveling all the banana bread off the shelf into the garbage bag. Everybody in the restaurant freaks out. They run out of the restaurant, the patrons and employees alike. And
That's awesome.
Then they locked me in. They locked me inside
With all the
Cosi
bread?
with all the bread. They locked me in, which is hilarious and genius. And then they called the cops. Cops arrested me, and I was in jail for that.
He's like, what did I do, officer?
But then it was
I've got flatbread mania.
so I ate all the banana bread. I got arrested. I did that. Another time, I broke into somebody's place through the back door. And because I thought I needed to like get off the grid, and I changed my outfit for this like Adidas tracksuit that they had in their dryer.
And now Tony thinks you're one of his crew.
And now, yeah, so you're an outfit changer when you go manic, it sounds like, because I don't want to give it away, but in your Ireland story, you change into a very fun outfit in one of the rooms.
It's true. I did. Yeah, it's true. You guys should listen back to that other episode of Great Hang with me because it was really fun.
It was a great episode. We got a lot of really good reviews on it too.
All right, I'll take it.
Johnny.
But yeah, I thought you wanted to hear that story, so I thought I would bring up the mental health community court so I could tell you the story about the banana bread.
That's good.
I
You
love
could have
the
told
banana
us the
bread.
story anyways and saved us 12 minutes, but it was good. It was good.
Yeah, enough of the advocacy, more about the mental illness.
We don't advocate for these fucking psychos on the show. This is not a psycho advocacy show. Normal people only, we say.
Do you know who watches this show? Probably people who could use your mental advocacy court, actually.
Yeah, these people are jacking off to this show. That's what our fans do.
You guys are jacking off to mental health advocacy? Cool.
They are today.
We are today.
And they're going to pop your album on, fucking crank their hogs and flap their...
Tim doesn't know what genitals
I
are.
was going to say ham wallet, and then I didn't want to.
But you did anyway.
He did anyway. Ugh, Tim.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Well, as
Myka.
long as you're jacking and flapping to it on Bandcamp,
Yep.
they have a better percentage for artists, and they've outlawed AI slop.
Oh,
There you
cool.
go.
Yeah.
And check this out. You nut harder if you pay for it.
That's true. Ask any of my pay pigs.
Micah,
What?
we've gotten to a nice point of the show where we got to do a hot take.
Hot take.
You know how I
Oh,
said we
shit.
love segments, Johnny? We got to get into it. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good.
We got to get into our second segment.
Oh, shit.
This is hot take of the week.
Hot take, Summer in the City. Okay, this one is coming to us from Reddit's Am I the Asshole? From Amelia Larson. Am I the asshole for refusing to give my parents my location after they stopped paying for my tuition?
Oh, wow. I'm going to say no. I'm going to say they probably pay for her phone, though. And I think if they pay for your phone, you should probably give them your location, or they shouldn't pay for your phone. But
That way, if you get killed, they'll know where to find their phone and get it back.
I've told you, my cousin, she...
Edit that out.
I'm not going to edit it out. It was disgusting. I kind of barfed in my mouth for a second.
That was so gross.
It was really hot, and now I have heartburn.
If that happens when you're talking, what are you doing when you're not talking?
You should. My asshole is on. He's going crazy when I don't talk, because this is what happens when stuff's coming this way. If this is shut, it's going wild downstairs.
He's like one of those tubes where it like keeps reverting.
Right.
Yeah.
My cousin secretly took my uncle's phone and tracked his location. And he was out with his boys past 1, and she called him and she goes, "Why aren't you home?"
That's funny.
Yeah.
Wait, who cares about their dad like that?
I don't know, but my uncle was like, Who gives a shit? I'm fucking 65 years old. I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
What the hell?
I know.
That's the weirdest shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's weird.
So I thought she was an asshole for doing that. So I guess that's one thing. And I guess if you don't want to share it, then you're not an asshole. I don't know. Johnny, what do you think?
Why does she have to share it?
No, you don't know. We don't know yet. You
I'll
have to
tell
make
you the
your
rest of the
decision
context in a minute.
I don't think she should have to share her location at all times.
Yeah.
And she's an adult?
She
That's weird.
Yeah, well, tuition. So you gauge from that.
Okay, so she's a college kid, but she's an adult. Why should her parents need to know where she is at all times?
Okay, so here we go. 11-year-old female. I'm in college. Just kidding. That'd be so funny if she was like 10 and she's like, I pay for
Recently gave subversive friendship bracelet to comedian at festival in Florida. He's a nice guy. Will be voice of Gen Z.
He didn't notice that fascist was spelled wrong, so clearly he's not part of the group.
Oh, he knew the whole time. He thought it was funny.
How do you see if you're sharing your location with someone on your phone?
Tim's looking to see if I'm tracking him. I'm not worried about you, Tim. You don't leave the house.
I was just seeing who I share my location with if I do.
You don't, then.
I might. You never know. How do you know? How do you find it?
You probably pressed share your location at one point. It's in your settings, I guess, or Google Maps.
All right. Well, you go off on that, and I'll see if I can find if I'm sharing my location.
Yeah,
with
definitely
you.
stare at your phone the whole time while I talk.
I'm listening, though.
We already got to a fight about this last week. Every time I'll like bring something into the show, he stares off into his phone and then like gets mad at me.
Yeah,
Look at him. He's not even paying attention right now.
I'm
you can
not
say anything
paying
you want to about
attention
him.
at all right now.
I, 19-year-old female, am a college sophomore. Until last semester, my parents were paying for about 3/4 of my tuition and housing. However, they insisted I use the Life 360 app showing my location to them at all times. Are you using the Life 360 app, Tim?
No, I'm
then
not.
Then get out of your
using the
fucking
Life
phone.
Oh, here we go. Share my location. I don't have it, but it's on.
What the fuck?
Is that not infuriating?
This seems like a not due during the podcast.
That's what I'm fucking saying. It's like
Don't agree with her, John.
But he needed the peace of mind.
No, he
Yeah.
has. That's called autism, and it is like or OCD or something. It's like
This is what
check
John's.
later.
This is what John's advocating for tomorrow.
I am. I'm going to Albany tomorrow.
Can you diagnose him based on that moment just now?
Yes,
I can diagnose you as being lame.
Yeah, Tim.
Oh no, I'm gonna
Tim's
get
got a
arrested.
case of the lames.
I'm gonna have to go to freaking treatment court.
Treatment expansion court.
Oh, sorry.
Act.
So they
Sorry. Go ahead.
they insisted I use the Life 360 app location with them at all times. It wasn't optimal, but I figured it's up to them since they're paying for me. Over the holidays, however, my dad and I had a huge argument because I changed my major from biology to nursing. He told me I was throwing away a bigger opportunity, but I feel like I can help more people this way. Since then, I've started working 2 jobs and take out multiple student loans. I pay for everything now. My parents give me nothing.
All right, then she don't need to do shit.
Anyway, last week I went on a road trip to another state, and they were like, as they started texting me nonstop, wanting to know why I was in another state. I'd forgotten about the tracking app, so I turned off the tracking app. They're really pissed. They said if I don't turn it back on, I'm not welcome at Thanksgiving this year.
Wow.
These parents sound whack.
They're fucking crazy, right?
Also, like a 19-year-old that is like, oh, I want to go into nursing, like a responsible job where there is need.
Yeah, where I can say that vaccines aren't real and
Exactly. Go off.
and get a TikTok following.
And do some dancing and
Right.
stuff. But yeah, but I mean, like nurses is a job that's in need, very
Yeah.
much so. It's like it's not like she's like, oh, I'm gonna stop going to biology school and become a fucking stand-up comedian.
She probably wanted to be a doctor and then probably like trimmed it down. That's my guess.
Oh yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
My guess.
But still, I think that she sounds like a pretty responsible person. And
Yeah.
also, why would your parents want to 360 know where you are? That's a little crazy for somebody,
I mean, I think
right?
that's just the name of the app.
And
Yeah, but it said it's at all times.
Yeah. It's all times. I mean, here's the thing. They have taught her a valuable lesson about life. If you want to control a woman, you have to pay her.
or hit.
Let's see that money hit the account, and then you can have a little control over my life. Until then, fuck you. I'm going to find somebody who will.
You can also control women through fear, don't forget. So if you don't have a lot of money, here's a little life hack. Get her real scared of you. Then she'll do whatever you want.
Yeah, and don't be threatening no Thanksgiving, because that ain't scary as fuck.
No, you got to grab her puppy, put it in a pool. Say, hey, I don't think this dog knows how to swim.
No
Stuff
Thanksgiving.
Like
That almost sounds like a gift.
Yeah, it does sound like a
Are you an
gift.
anti-Thanksgiving food guy, John? Well, you're a vegan.
Not anymore. For quite a while, I've backslid.
Oh, no.
Now I'm a pescatarian who also fucks around.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
Are you going to Taco Bell?
No, I'm not going to Taco Bell. It's not go crazy. I'm a pescatarian, but every once in a while, like I'll have like a chicken wing or something,
I mean, chicken wings are good as fuck.
They are good. And what I do is, if it's with family on the holidays, I just eat whatever because I don't want to be annoying.
Oh, that's
Smart.
really nice.
Yeah.
That's really nice of you, John. That's actually, you know what? Your family should thank you publicly. They should go with you to Albany, stand in front of the state capitol and make an announcement to thank you.
Are these potatoes vegan? No, they're not, John.
No,
They're
it's real
made out
butter.
of potato, though. So eat up, bitch.
Fucking eat them, bitch. Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
But do you not like Thanksgiving food?
I like Thanksgiving food.
Oh, okay.
Thanksgiving food's incredible.
No, I was just saying, like, the having to get together with family on Thanksgiving. If that's not her thing, then it's not like a punishment for her not to get invited to go there.
I mean, I think she's more upset that she would be excluded, like that they'd be threatening her. I had the reverse, actually. My first year in college, I did not want to go home for Thanksgiving. I was fucking done with my family. And they're like, if you don't come home for Thanksgiving, we're going to stop paying for school.
Oh, wow.
And guess who went home?
They
Your
gotcha.
brother?
You got to pay me.
They gotcha.
And now Micah doesn't ever want to go to my family's Christmas, but I say, you better, or your toe's going to get one of these.
That's
I
not
say.
true. You know your
Fear.
His parents listen to this podcast, and then he's always using me as an excuse for everything too. By the way, it's fucking insane. He was talking to his dad. He's like, I can't bring Micah to Florida when it's cold. She'll kill me. It's like, I hadn't talked to him at all about this.
I was talking to my mom about it, and it's true, though. If I brought you to Florida while it was cold, you would not be happy.
Oh, no, it was that you're like, Micah was complaining that I haven't taken her to the beach this year. And I'm like, I didn't say shit. You're fucking making shit up about me.
Yeah, but I was making it sound like I was making
And now Sue's listening to this and hearing all of your lies. Listen, Sue,
That's okay.
your son is lying to you all the time, and he's using me as a front for every little thing. It's
Here's
psychotic.
the thing. It was like a half lie because Micah wasn't really complaining to me about not taking her to the beach. She was complaining, though, that it was cold and dreary here and that she wanted to be at the beach.
I never said those exact words. I never said the word beach once.
Okay.
All right. She said she wanted nice sun and for it to be warm, though.
Tim makes all the. I didn't say shit.
You say shit all the time, motherfucker.
It's
You
true.
don't
I
even-
do like sun, but I didn't say that. But like, why he couldn't say I want to go to be in the sun and be warm and be with my mom. He's like, Micah has to. Like why me?
I think you guys would qualify for treatment court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they could help Tim?
I think they might be able to help both of you.
Well, anyway, Extension Act. But I was, Micah, I was just trying to make it sound like you were very excited to go to the beach when it's warm, which you always are, you dumbass.
I realized that as I was yelling at you.
What the hell? I mean, like, I'm saying things where Mike is going to be excited to go when it's warm and be at the beach because it's what you like to do.
Don't make me sound nicer than I am. I hate that.
Okay. I'll be like, Micah doesn't really want to go, but she thinks it would be nice of her if she did.
I did want to go.
Yeah, so shut up. Shut the fuck up. John, hit her. Go.
John?
I'm
John?
a mental health advocate
John?
with subversive friendship.
Okay,
Hit me.
then hit her in the
can't
head.
Hit me,
possibly-
John.
That sounds like positive
Hit me,
consent.
John.
You want to fix her mental health? Pop her right in the dome.
Yeah.
Knock the bitch out of her, I say. Right, Micah?
Yeah, knock the bitch out of me.
So anyways, I think this bitch's parents are crazy.
Yeah, she's not the asshole. Her parents are the asshole. Also,
Yeah.
cutting off her funds for wanting to do something else is assy too. That sucks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really shitty. That's a shitty thing to do. And I mean, it's your kid still wants to get a college degree, which by all accounts is not really financially stable, like a fiscally smart thing for anyone to do.
But nursing is like one of the better options of doing
Right.
it.
Yeah, nursing actually has a plan out of debt.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's a good job that really helps a lot of people, and nurses are very much in need right now.
That's right.
Yeah, all good
As John
stuff.
just said earlier, about 10 minutes ago.
We could use more qualified nurses at the Quest Diagnostics under the M train, because the last time I went there, this motherfucker didn't even say hello to me. He had the news on in another language on his phone and just fucking jabbed needles into me while he watched it. It was the most unsettling experience of my life.
Also, they need to get rid of this fucking nurse at the 8th Avenue fucking Mount Sinai, because
Speak on it.
she jabbed me in the arm. Micah, remember that? I had a bruise that was like this fucking big. It was like as big as my arm right here. It was fucking gigantic. It was crazy. She fucked me up. And it hurt the entire time she was doing it, like really bad, but I didn't say anything because I was like, you don't know. You know, you've never stuck a needle into yourself. She's probably doing it right, but she definitely was not.
That's crazy.
Damn.
See, this is why we need people in nursing school. Go to
We
nursing
need
school.
more nurses.
Or you can just be like really tough like me and not really worry about
Actually,
it.
the people who did these things to us are nurses, so maybe we need less nurses.
We need
Better nurses.
Better nurses
Yeah.
for America. That's my platform.
Well,
Better nurses at the Quest Diagnostics under the M train for America.
Specifically.
The other
for
quest,
America.
the other Quest that was in Ridgewood was lovely, and they shut down, of course.
yeah.
Yeah. That's how it goes, you guys.
You ever been to a Quest Diagnostics, John?
I have.
You have?
I
What's
have.
your experience there?
They drew blood and they did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
I did fine.
You didn't go to the one under the M train?
No, I went to the one in Ridgewood.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it's gone.
you're going under the M train now, you fucking bitch.
Damn.
Good luck for it with you.
Damn.
Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding,
fuck.
ding, 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 ding. It's time for the news with Tim McLaughlin. John, you used to be on a news show. Here's some fucking news for your ass, bitch.
Hell yeah.
100 skulls and mummified body parts found in a Pennsylvania grave robbery case.
A grave robbery case?
It was a grave.
Did they also steal your ability to tell bees from bees?
It was a grave robbery and a grave robbery.
Oh.
I'm like Eminem.
Oh.
I ate a lot of M&Ms today. Bones and skulls visible in the back seat of a car near an abandoned cemetery on Philadelphia's outskirts led police to a basement filled with body parts, which authorities say were hoarded by a man now accused of stealing over 100 sets of human remains. That's one guy.
Damn.
What have you guys fucking done? This guy's stolen over 100 sets of human remains.
I don't have the time.
I can't compete with that.
Yeah.
Opposite, John's got an album that he hasn't released for 2 years. This guy's out stealing 100 sets of
Yeah.
human remains.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking, it really does put my album to shame.
Think of how many more people could listen to your album if they hadn't died and ended up in the back of this guy's
Yo.
car.
At least 100.
What if this guy was down there buying your shit off Bandcamp or jfodnews.com, laughing his ass off while he's carving away at dead bodies?
As long as he's not streaming it, you know, then we're good.
Officers say a Tuesday night arrest culminated in a months-long investigation into break-ins at Mount Moriah Cemetery, where at least 26 mausoleums and vaults had been forced open since early November.
He did this since November?
Yeah.
Damn, most people just write a novel.
John, do you think this guy could go to Treatment Court Extension Act?
He holds up one of the arms. He's like, Your Honor, I did not.
He puts the arm on a Bible.
It's quite possible that this gentleman may have some sort of mental health diagnosis.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, and if he was not in his right mind, it's possible. It's up to a judge's discretion. I'm not a judge. I don't know. That maybe he would qualify for mental health court.
So are there people in their right mind who are robbing graves and keeping them in the back of their car?
Maybe not.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people normally rob graves for like the jewelry that's left in there, or in H.H. Holmes' time, they would rob graves and then sell the bodies to like the University of Michigan
It's true.
as cadavers that they would experiment on. And then he would then build his torture mansion and kill the people in his mansion and then sell the bodies, of course, again.
Yes. I think it's a case-to-case basis.
Yes, okay, yeah. We've really run the gamut of the types of people who would keep bodies in their car.
Yeah.
Investigators later searched the Ephrata home and storage unit of Jonathan Christ. Okay.
Oh, wait,
Gerlach.
Jonathan H. Christ.
Oh, dear.
Jonathan Christ Gerlach, 34. You want to feel old? This guy's 34 and he's already gotten over 100 body parts. And reported finding
Makes
more
me feel ancient.
reported finding more than 100 human skulls, long bones. They got some long bones in there.
Yeah, I guess you were one of the bodies.
What the hell, Myka?
Sick
That
burn.
was fucking fast as fuck. Suck
That
on
was
it.
good.
I'm not sucking on it. I refuse to suck
on that
on it.
long bone.
Suck on that long bone,
I
bitch.
absolutely will not. Mummified hands and feet, 2 decomposing torsos, and skeletal items. Ooh.
Wait, the other things weren't skeletal items?
I think they're talking about little bones, which I have know nothing about.
Oh, wait, new nickname for Tim's junk just dropped.
Little bones. Hey, Tim, Little Bones McLaughlin over here.
That's his rap name. Wait, what was your rap name from last night? Oh, Cash. Wait, White Power Cash.
Yeah, white power cash.
That's a good one.
Oh, you would like it, fascist Nazi.
Fuck fascists. Fuck Nazis. With the trans colors.
They were in various states.
They fuck trans colors.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
They were in various states. Some of them were hanging as it were. Some of them were pierced through. Some were just skulls on a shelf. Delaware County Attorney Tanner Rouse said.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Tim gets so excited about saying the boring parts excitingly that he loses his place. And it makes this segment absolutely the worst segment that there is.
The Associated Press wanted me to give them money. I said, I'm saving all my cash to buy John's album.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy? The Associated Press, supposed to be a newswire, now has like a paywall, or they're trying to get donations and stuff.
They try to get donations. I say absolutely not Associated Press.
Yeah, how about you get backed by the Russian government instead, like a real news
I
organization?
feel like you're undermining the good work that I did on Redacted tonight.
I'm just trying to look at the news from all angles, like a fair and balanced news.
Oh, like Fox
program,
News?
yeah.
Fair and balanced?
That's right. We're as balanced as you get around here. You guys
Sure.
on that side, me on
Fair
this
and balanced.
side.
Oh, they love to be effed in the bee.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll allow that, Tim?
No. I mean, it wasn't very good, but...
I loved it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I liked it too. Most were in the basement, authorities said, and they also recovered jewelry believed to be linked to the graves. In one case, a pacemaker was still attached. Wonder if you could sell that to a pawn
Was
shop.
still attached to what?
The heart, I would guess.
The heart was in there? I thought it was the bones.
Police say Gerlach targeted mausoleums and underground vaults at the 1855 cemetery. It's
Hold
considered
on, let me write that down.
It's considered the country's largest abandoned burial ground, according to Friends of Mount Moriah Cemetery. Oh, you gotta get in with the Friends of Mount Moriah to find this out.
Hi, I'm a
bee.
friend of the Mount Moriah Cemetery.
If they're such good friends, why was it abandoned? Hmm?
And they help maintain the 160-acre landmark in Yaden. That's
Okay, this story's over. Thank
it's
you.
home to an estimated 150,000 graves. This guy could have done so much more.
Yeah, when you get the whole kind of context of how many graves there were, it's really not that impressive, is it?
Yeah, just a drop in the old bone bucket.
That's right. Just a slop in the old bone bucket.
That's right.
I love it.
Drop in the old bone bucket.
Police had been looking into a string of
That sounds
burglaries.
so dirty. Yeah, there's another drop in the old bone bucket.
Dude, this thing is
so
so
funny.
long. I was
Tim, you're done. It would have been read by now if you could, and so just
I was gonna name this episode "Advocating for Mental Health," but now I might name it "Drop in the Old Bone Bucket."
Wait, do you have a literacy court that you can take Tim to?
I think Tim's doing great with the reading.
I'll get fucking arrested at literacy court. I get life in prison.
Hell yeah.
Okay. We've already done John's plugs, but plug it again in case anyone that's just tuned in.
But faster this time.
Okay. I'm so psyched that I have a new album out. It's called John F. O'Donnell Live at the Cobra Club. You can get it at burnthisrecords.com or at jfodnews.com. You can get it on Bandcamp or iTunes, or if you want to stream it, you can stream it on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, etc.
It's a great plug, and you really should. And I'm going to do that tonight.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
And you can check me out at Myka Fox at MYKAFOX on all social media. And of course, I'm contractually obligated to keep my OnlyFans open. It's at the_fox_hole. Holes spelled with a 0 to make the hole bigger. And why do I feel like I have some other? Oh yeah, I'll be at Union Hall this Saturday, or is it next week? Tim, did we fuck it up? Opening for Eddie Pepitone. That's Saturday, the 24th or 23rd.
This episode comes out next week.
Oh, so you will have missed it, and it was a great show. But I will be. I'll be seeing a movie on next weekend, and I'll be hosting. I'll be hosting for an AI slop venture done by Sean Parker, and I am now. Do you know I'm working with AI now?
No.
Oh, we can discuss that later.
Yeah.
We're looking for the causes of cancer, so we can cause it
faster and more. Can I do more plugs?
The less people there are, the more water we can give to AI.
There you go. I have a weekly show for anybody that lives in New York City. Every Friday night at Cobra Club. It's called Live from Outer Space. Myka hosted it with me for many years. Not anymore. No animosity. So if you're in town, you can do that. My social media is at JFodLovesYou.
All right.
Nice. Yeah, and go to Cobra Club. Some of the best comedians in the city for free.
$5.
Oh, yeah, they charge now that I'm gone.
Oh, it's $5.
They're like, this is now worth paying for.
Listen, just know that your money goes to Casey James Salingo and J-Fod. They're two men who you couldn't.
We need the help. Also, this is funny. I love telling this little anecdote. Myka, when she left the show, she texted the other co-producer. She's like, "Hey guys, I know that I don't really do much for the show, but I don't want to do anything." It's exactly, and we're like, okay. She's like, "I'm out." Which I just think is so funny. And I do tell people that sometimes.
I love it. I mean, listen, if you want...
It's funny. It's funny. It's just perfect. It's so Myka, you know? Myka's just another drop in the old bone bucket.
That's right. I know that's right.
I know that's right.
And gang, I've got a new podcast, a new politically left of center podcast with...
He finally picked a side.
Yeah, me and Jeff Sheen basically explain the news to Wilfred Padua.
Love
this.
It's
called Headlines Only because Jeff and I really only read the headlines only. So if you want to check that out, it's Headlines Only. It's on Jeff Sheen's YouTube page. So check that out.
Oh shit, I have a podcast.
Headlines Only podcast.
Talk about it right now before Tim gets out the name.
Headlines Only podcast.
You interrupt both of our plugs to plug your shit. You need to get it together, John.
I did. I fucked up, and I've been doing this for 20 years.
All right, gang, I've just learned from jfodnews.com that he has a podcast.
I have a great comedy and mental health podcast called Episodic with Andrea Allen, where we talk about bipolar disorder all the time. And you can listen to it wherever you listen to podcasts or watch it on my YouTube channel.
There you go.
That's a
so
great title.
Check all of that out, gang. We've almost done it. This show is basically over. We just have one last freaking segment.
Tim can really do two things at once, and it's such a gift of his. Speak while scrolling to his segment, and what a seamless transition that was.
We just got to give some advice.
Oh.
We give some advice on Reddit advice, and then we're fucking out of here. Johnny,
nice.
This has been a great episode. We're an hour in, and we're at advice. This is like one of the longest it's taken to get here, which means we've been having a great ass time, you know?
Yeah, I'm just hearing about all the different projects John forgot to plug.
Yeah, I did fuck up the plugs hardcore, and I apologize for that.
We've let you plug throughout the entire show.
I know, and I still wanted more, like a dirty little plug pig.
He's like, there's a hole in this bucket, dear Eliza, in this bone bucket.
I'm a little plug piggy.
Plug piggy. New title.
Speaking of pigs.
Going, plug piggy here. Don't forget about my podcast.
Episodic with Andrea Allen.
Sorry, guys. Oh, also my socials.
Wait, I love that you're like, oh, I forgot about my other mental illness issue.
Yeah. No, I feel selfish about the plugs. I'm sorry.
Who cares?
Who cares?
You're the guest.
All right.
You're here to plug stuff.
All right.
Mostly your album. So buy that. Found out my husband has been pretending to go to work for 3 months.
Oh,
no.
shit.
He leaves every morning at 8. Comes home tired at 6.
Where's he going? The jack-off factory?
Today
He's so thirsty when he gets home.
Today I found.
Does he jack off there or does he jack people off there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of jack off factory are we talking about?
John's like, I could use a job, but first, a few questions.
I'm open to either. But I do have a preference. And it's not self-love.
Today I found a termination letter from October.
What?
Good
Sorry, go ahead.
Lord.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Well,
I thought the podcast was over after the plug.
Well, I thought that you.
I'm a little plug piggy. Yummy, yummy. Yummy.
Today I found a termination letter from October and that he had listened to every episode of Episodic with John F. O'Donnell and Andrew Allen.
Dude.
Today I found a termination letter from October in his bag. I checked our savings and realized he's been draining it to fake his quote-unquote paycheck deposits every 2 weeks. And he was sitting next to me yesterday complaining about his boss, even though he hasn't gone to work in 3 months.
Oh, I love it.
Whoa.
I love that even though he hasn't had to work, she still has to suffer.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Lied to my face every day for 90 days, and then the money's almost gone. I honestly don't know what to do.
Damn, you gotta get a
What-
new comedy album in your life.
My question is, does she not have a job?
I don't think she has a job.
So he's been leaving the house because she won't?
Well, maybe she's taking,
So-
maybe they have a new child or something that she's taking care of.
Yeah, she didn't say that though.
No.
I mean, taking money out of your savings account to put into your checking account to pretend like you're getting a paycheck is hilarious.
It is.
Like, that's actually like really fucking funny to do.
Yeah.
What should she do? Good question. Get a job, bitch. Sounds
Yeah,
like it's your
bitch.
turn to get to work.
Yeah. Get a job, bitch.
I mean,
It just sounds funny when I say it like that. I don't know. I mean, it just sounds like a pretty dysfunctional situation. I don't know what the advice is.
It sounds like this lady doesn't take bad news well, so her husband's been hiding it for 3 months, probably, and he's probably out trying to find a job.
yeah, I know, but it is sociopathic. Remember that lady? There was like a documentary on Netflix about this lady who was like bullying her own daughter online.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome.
She also had a job that she lied about getting fired from, and the whole time she was saying she was working. So maybe he's spending his time like bullying their kid or something.
Oh, maybe.
Like,
Maybe
he
there's
could be
something else going
he's
on.
probably like, it is truly a really psychopathic thing to do, to lie to your partner like that, to lie to your spouse. And he's like, if he's the type of person who can't deal with the fact that he got fired, then you shouldn't be married to him anyway, because he sounds like a fucking loser.
He also might be addicted to something.
Jacking off.
Yeah, you
Jacking
gotta,
off.
yeah,
Or
drugs
jacking
and-
other people off,
You gotta
depending
find
on
out-
what the job description is.
yeah, what was he fired for?
We have no other information but I think she should just confront him and say, "Hey man, the hell? What the hell? How am I going to get my drops in my bone bucket if you ain't got a damn job?" She's got to say.
It's just another drop in the old bone bucket for me.
I don't know. I kind of feel it's like, why do I feel like she deserves this? There's a piece of me that's like, if you don't have any other
Because
content,
she's a woman, Myka, and we think that women don't deserve what they should get here on this podcast.
Like, it took
We're a
you-
men's rights activist.
it took
Because
you
you're self-hating.
for 3 months you haven't looked at your savings account. Like, bitch, you're not connected to reality. I'm sorry. What kind of person doesn't look at their look at their finances for 3 whole months? That's crazy to me.
Johnny,
Yeah.
how much do you look at your finances every morning to make sure you can get through the day? Because I do.
I was about to say I said it and forget it, but that doesn't, it's not
Right.
even
Oh,
true.
Yeah.
Johnny's
Or
the
make
Ron,
any
Keeps all his
sense.
money in a rotisserie.
Johnny's the damn Ron Popeil of fucking finances.
I don't know. I just live very frugally.
Well, I mean, if you're only having one chicken wing every now and again, it's hard to spend money.
This is why the trad wife movement has got to end. It's like, bitch, you got to know exactly what's coming in and going out and where it is. And if you don't, then you've been leaning on your husband way too hard, and it's time you toppled over.
Right.
Boom.
All right. Well, that was good. Myka, great job.
Thanks.
Johnny, incredible job on the pod today.
Except for the plugs, but we'll
Yeah,
overlook
I
it.
fucked up on the plugs, and I also didn't do great on that whole advice last part either. But I think all in all, I did okay, and I did get to talk about mental health community court and the Treatment Court Expansion Act.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Johnny's going to Albany, y'all.
Johnny goes to Albany.
Yep.
Not since Jimmy Stewart
Yeah,
has
exactly,
a man.
exactly. Yeah.
Has a
Mr.
man-
Smith went to Washington. J-Fod's going to Albany, baby.
He's going to be yelling filibuster.
Yeah, he's like, instead of a filibuster, I'm just going to have a manic episode until they pull me
Until
out of
they're
the room.
fine. Let the courts happen for these crazy fuckers.
Filibuster? More like fill me so I can bust, sir.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
damn.
Tim, yum.
Tim
John's
Young.
gay.
Gay for mental health.
And teens. All right, let's get to the
It can't end there.
let's get to the final segment of the show.
Signing off, it is I, Myka Fox, woman who believes that you should not be controlled unless the money is coming in. And if it is not, you got to leave them and you deserve to fall flat on your ass. I guess both of my... Yeah, and I believe that all plugs should happen whenever you find a leak. Anywhere in the bone bucket, it is I, Timmy's girlfriend, Johnny's friend, Toey's mom, and your friend and podcast host, Myka Fox.
And signing off, it is I, the greatest man to have ever lived. A man who forgot to plug the Patreon at patreon.com/greathang, where episodes come out a week early and an extra episode comes out because John rudely interrupted me. Sorry.
Oh, and also our live show.
And also our live show, which date, ? Things have happened during the pod.
Oh, really?
Yes. I asked for now 2/15, so we will see if that happens.
The day after Valentine's Day, soothe your lonely hearts, maybe.
But also, the 16th is President's Day, so normally a Sunday where people have Monday off gets people in to a show.
Ooh.
Little something I learned from our Bad Beauty Bar show. So check me out at Wait, what was I doing?
He's signing off.
It's your free feed best friend, Timothy Grady McLaughlin II. And you got to say signing off, Johnny, and do a sign off.
Signing off, it's your boy, John Francis O'Donnell III, J-Fod, Johnny O'Donnell, the white red fox of comedy. No one calls me that anymore, but it was a thing a long time ago. And I'm thrilled to be back at the Great Hang Podcast. It means a lot to me to hang out with my friends. And I hope there's some people listening to my new album because I'm really proud of it. Thank you.
And we
I
hope you
have
guys
a great rest of the day. Bye.
Bye.